Hi everyone. I haven't gone live in a little bit on Instagram. I've definitely been staying off this platform a little bit, but I had an experience today that I really wanted to talk about, because right now I'm in a place in my journey where I'm seeing very much all of the shifts that I've gone through internally, how they're all being experienced in my external. Okay, so today, y'all know, journaling is a big part of my thing. And I'm probably going to repeat some of this when more people come on, but I carry 6 journals with me literally everywhere I go. I'm working on publishing my own journal for my clients and for those that are part of Soul Flow Healing, and there's just a lot of importance behind journaling, and I wanted to focus and emphasize that in today's live. So, as a little kid, I loved to record my dreams. I loved to write messages to my future self, and I love journaling. Writing and everything has been my escape my entire life. But when I was younger, because of the environment I was raised in, a lot of that privacy and a lot of the intimate things that I wrote down, it was my journal was read by my parents every night. My phone would be taken. They'd go through my messages. I didn't have the ability to have that intimate relationship with myself anymore. That was taken from me because that was the way that I experienced that. And as I started getting back into this and recognizing the importance of this as I evolved in my spiritual journey, I recognized why writing was so important for me. Y'all know I talk about just the importance of words and how words hold a lot of energy. Words are spells. If you think about what words are, it is a label of something, some type of condensed energy that we all have accepted as true. Right? And that holds a huge, powerful energy for an entire collective to believe a word to mean something. And when you string words together in a sentence, it can be incredibly powerful. It holds very powerful energy. That's why the words that you speak over yourself and others is incredibly important. The music you listen to, because that's words strung together in a sentence on top of being connected with patterns and frequencies and resonance. So it affects your energetic space incredibly. So as I've evolved and recognized the importance of words and how they all hold energy and meaning, and seeing how all of the things that we speak, all of the things that we think about, all of our actions that then follow through, it creates your life. It creates your external reality. That's why we are all creators. And the more intentional you become with your way of being, the more intentional you become with the way you speak, the music you listen to, the people you're around, those types of things, the more you can see that you have an ability not to control your life, but to be able to observe and know the direction of things and see patterns and cycles unfolding or being released. So I was going through my journal today because I'm almost done with this one, and I wanted to read some of the last couple of months and weeks entries, because I knew that I've been going through a shift, but being able to go back and read things, it really puts things into perspective. And a couple months ago, it's really crazy because the literal words that I used to write down everything that I was feeling was shifting. All of the things that I felt were coming into alignment, all of the visions I was having, the intentional I am statements that I was writing, the affirmations, it's now all coming into fruition in my external. It's so incredible. The ways that I knew I was taking space from my business because I was shifting and running a spiritual business, being a spiritual practitioner. If I am shifting and evolving, so is my business. And I knew that was happening, and I knew that there was going to be a big shift in that. And recently there's been a lot of things coming together to allow that shift to happen. The relationships in my life are shifting because I'm shifting in the ways that I'm existing in relationships. The way that abundance and things are flowing into my life, all of that is shifting because of the ways that I'm viewing things. It's my perspective. And looking back at how my perspective has shifted, I wouldn't be able to truly observe how all of those little things make up the huge like shift that I'm in now, because if I didn't have this journal, I wouldn't be able to observe that. So that's why I tell you guys, like, whenever you're feeling anything, whether it's a sadness, happiness, anything that you want to be able to understand more, just write it out. Or if you are someone that creates in a different way, whether it's art, whether it's music, whether it's through movement, allow yourself to record that experience, or be able to journal, or be able to truly capture the emotion in what was going through your mind through that experience. Being so present to be able to observe yourself in that moment, to know why you are feeling the feelings you're feeling and what is triggering them, where that stems from, the why behind how this entire moment was created for you to feel that. You become so incredibly grateful for all of the little things, because you recognize that all of those little things create a bigger whole, and even that bigger whole, that whole bigger experience that you think you're having, is even a smaller piece of something that you're going to recognize 6 months down the line. It was a small piece of the bigger whole that you're experiencing in that moment, right? And it keeps evolving. So I'm in a very, very deep state of gratitude in this moment, and recognizing the state of being I'm in, where I have such trust and faith in that, knowing that I am the one that is responsible for everything in my life. A lot of people, based on perspective, right, they can look at that and say, holy shit, that's scary, right? But I look at that as a beautiful responsibility to be intentional with my actions, my words, my thoughts, my way of being. And it's a challenge for me every day to be intentional. So it's all about perspective, guys. And writing has been a beautiful part of that. And I do this a lot with my clients. My clients see it in their lives, and being able to observe their shifts is really unique. So anytime you guys have an ability or a moment where you can just be present with yourself to write, you'll thank yourself later on, because it's a moment in time that you think is so small, but maybe 6 months down the line, a year down the line, 5 years down the line, you pick up that journal and you look back at that moment, and you can bring yourself back and be like, wow, so much has evolved, and you can be very present. So yeah, I am so grateful for everything that is happening, and I just wanted to let you guys know that journaling is going to be a big part of everything that is evolving with Soul Flow Healing. All of the shifts I'm going to be kind of releasing soon and telling you guys about. I'm really excited. So thank you guys for being here. I'm going to probably post this one, but there's been a lot of beautiful meetings I've been having. A lot of beautiful meetings I'm having, a lot of things that are taking place, and I think that there is a new cycle occurring. I'm seeing it in my journaling, and as I kind of just talked about, all of these things are kind of leading to patterns, and I'm seeing what is kind of coming in, and what I'm allowing myself to create space to receive. So I love you guys. If you guys have any questions on journaling, or if you guys want journal prompts, questions that might spark or inspire going within, please let me know. Please message me. I have no problem helping in that way. You guys know that I love being here to be of service in any way. So love you guys. I hope you guys have a good day, and please contact me if you guys need anything.